Hey YouTube, it's CryptScroll11 here. So, I got tired of playing Nordics. The deck itself was good, but it was very, linear. It did, one thing, and that was Black Goat, Gold Fax, Synchro, and that was basically all the deck did. So I got really tired of it. It didn't last through one local. So I decided to build Dark World because I told you guys I was going to build this with tour guides and junk. But my tour guides kind of fell through, so I built it without tour guides. And the deck itself doesn't really require tour guide so much. I guess if I had tour guides, I would just cut skill drains and oh god, I don't know, something else. But anyways, yeah, the deck itself doesn't really require tour guide, so you can still play it, and this build is actually really good. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. It's 3 Grapha, 3 Snow, 3 Brow, 2 Beige, and Raven. Now, you can make this deck as budget as possible, and you don't even have to play Raven, really. You can just play Spirit Reaper, because that's a perfectly fine replacement. It's still really good. I like Raven just because this deck loses if you don't have a way to discard something, which is why I play so many spells that discard stuff, and then Smog. But yeah, I see Raven as a insurance policy for discarding, which is I cut a Beige for him. So because people were playing the build that I saw, I basically found someone's build and just kind of edited it to my liking. Was 3 Beige and then Raven, or 3 Beige and what they said was a tech card of their choice. So, but I decided to play Foolish over the 3rd Beige, so that's why I'm only playing 2 Beige and Raven. So anyways, that's the monster lineup. And then spells is 3 Gates, 3 Dealings, because if you play the mirror match, you're going to know fairly early if you're playing it, and just don't play this. And then game 2, you have the easiest siding ever. You side out this and skill drains, and drag downs, and you have the easiest time siding. So yeah, 3 Upstart Goblin, because I'm calling, I know you've probably heard the term Dark World Turbo, but I'm still that's what I'm just gonna call it, Dark World Turbo. So 3 Upstart Goblin just to get you to your stuff faster. 3 Drag Down, yeah, I know one's a proxy, because for some reason I only had 2. I don't really know what happened there, but I only have 2 of them. And I also only have 2 ulti brows, which is really weird, so I have to get another one of those. Anyways, that's besides the point. So, and then Heavy, Reborn, Dark Hole, Foolish, because it just allows you to get Grapha into your grave faster, and also you can get a monster in your graveyard to make your field spell live. So, Foolish is actually really good. And then Card Destruction, which is the most clutch, ridiculous card I've ever seen in this deck. It annoys me how good it is. And then onto the traps is 3 Reckless Greed. If you draw this, you essentially win the game, because you're gonna Reckless into something, maybe a Goblin, and then you see all these good spells and stuff. So Reckless pretty much wins the game. Double Mind Crush, because it's Mind Crush and it's amazing. And then 2 Skill Drain. I was playing 1 Skill Drain. I had this deck built before. Like I said, I just never made a video about it, which I tend to do a lot. So I build a lot of stuff you guys don't see. But I was playing 1 Skill Drain, and there's a lot of times where I wished I had it more often, so I decided to play 2 with Inzectors and Windups being in the meta now. Skill Drain is a lot more necessary than it was prior, and if they go first, you kinda, well, if Windups go first, you're kinda screwed anyways. So this won't really help you so much, but Inzectors, if they go first, they're not going to do as much. They're more like they're going to 1-for-1 a lot of your cards. So if you skill drain them, even if you go second, you still have a chance of surviving, because you can always chain skill drain to their Dragonfly, and then, do stuff. And then the last spells are Deck Devi, which is also equally as retarded as Card Destruction. This is one of the best cards I've ever seen in my life. And then a Dark Smog and Trap Dust Shoot. I'm only playing 1 Smog. I don't know. I've seen people play 2. I don't see why you would play 2. You could side another one, I guess, but it's just a good one of. You could side it for the plant matchup, because plants absolutely get wrecked by Dark Smog. But that's the only thing that I would do. Like, Dark Smog side, the second one against like plants and agents. Everything else, I would just main one. I don't know why you would main two, really. And then Trap Dust Shoot and Solemn Judgment. And that's the entire main deck. It's 40 cards, and I don't know if you know the theory behind Upstart Goblin, but you're essentially playing 37 cards and your opponent starts with 11,000 life points. It's basically the way you look at it. So anyways, yeah, that's the main deck. I'm just going to go into the extra deck. I don't have a Dark Highlander. I went through 2 Dark Highlanders and for some reason didn't get another one. So I'm without a Dark Highlander. But this is my extra at the moment. I will just pick up one up when I go to locals. Librarian, Cataster, Fabled Reagan, Bryanak, Orient, Black Rose, Ancient Fairy, Ancient Sacred Wyvern, because Raven is a light tuner, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Trishula, Leviathan, Roach, Utopia, and Chimera Tech. You actually make Roach and Utopia a whole lot with Beige, because, you know, he special summons himself and you can just exceed with him. So, there is actually a good reason to play Roach now. So, yeah, do that. But, yeah, this is my Turbo Dark World deck. So, if anybody has any comments or suggestions or anything, feel free to leave me a comment. But, until next time, I'll see you guys.